Okay, we're live. Hey guys. Looks like a mess on my desk. It's really not. It's organized. Um, so I'm going to show you Design Space first. So this is the project in Design Space. I have these purple pieces. They will be the same color. I just had to cut these out because they didn't fit the first time. If you've seen my other videos or my files, you have seen these pieces because I put them on and then cut them. Okay, so now I made them the exact size that fit my chipboard, but I'm also leaving these pieces in just in case you need it, because with the vinyl, it worked really well cutting them off. With the paper, not so well. As I cut some of my other paper, it was really hard to do. So I decided to try this and cut these little pieces to fit exactly on the edges of the pieces. And I think I did that. Here's my box. On the box, I wrote down lid. It also has a square here because you're going to glue this piece inside that square. And I also labeled the floor of the box. And then I'm going to show you what all these pieces are. This is a really sturdy box that is awesome. You can put really heavy things in there. And then these are to be cut out of acetate. I didn't even bother putting my acetate on the sheet. I just cut it out with scissors, to be honest. And I'll show you that. I cut one square out and I'm going to cut it in half. These acetate pieces are to cover the heart. If you want a box without a heart, you can just click on this and click contour and get rid of the heart. Heart's gone. If I want it back, I can always add it back. Okay, so I'm just going to give you one box and it's going to have the heart. And if you want, you can take it out. If you take out the heart, you do not need acetate. That's just so things don't fall out. And like these will be, I made these to go over the edges that we needed. And I think that's it. When you go, oh, and I have these a different color. I will put them back to the brown because I already had this cut out for me and I just wanted to cut out the box. So I separated the colors. And if you want to cut out the blade bench, I cut 3 of these out on one piece of chipboard. It took like an hour and 45 minutes to cut, but it used only one sheet and it used the full sheet of chipboard. When I start to put it together, I'm not really going to be looking at the chat because I want to get that part done as soon as possible and not make it an hour-long video you have to watch when you go to make it, and make that part quick and then you can watch more. I click make it. Now remember, because I forgot one time, spread these apart, but do not go over the 11-inch mark. I did that on one and the blade got stuck. And I'm like, why is my blade stuck? It was on the first cut. And I'm like, oh no. So I had to cancel and I re-put in my stuff and it cut exactly where it did before, which was amazing. So remember to separate these because when you have things this close, see how close these two things are? This is going to get all ready and peel and it kind of makes a mess and your blade can get caught on that. So just separate the cuts a little bit so they're not so close together. And on this one, I had tape up here and I left the tape on here so you can see. It wrote on top of the tape. So when I take the tape off, this line won't be here. And see, this goes over the 11, or it's really close, but I want to spread those out. So remember, you're going to have to move these out just a little bit. You can turn these. Doesn't matter which way they cut. Just as long as you separate them a little bit. If you don't, it still will be okay, but you have to watch it, and I peel away those pieces that get cut off. Okay. Oh, you want another shape like a flower? Yeah, a flower would be fun. I can make one with a flower. That would be really easy. All right, are we good? I'm gonna go start putting it together. And I also have this view. So we'll see. Okay. So here's my box. This is my box I thought was perfect and then it's not. I had to fix it because it didn't go all the way over here and cover this piece. I wanted to cover both of those pieces. Can you guys see that? See how this sticks out? And then I just put this on here. If you had a marble or something that you could grab better, it'd probably be easier, but I just had these. You don't have to have anything on it. It's like those glass beads. You can just use the box like this. And see, this goes together like this so it fits nice. The top is not gonna slide off or anything. See, it's pretty tight. And then I didn't cut the sides of this big enough to cover, it only covers this part and not these edges. So I reformulated it, I guess that's what I say, redesigned it, I guess, and made it so it'll fit totally across. So we don't have to do the edges on this. Here's the floor, labeled it floor. There's things falling out. I did not put acetate on this. And then it has these pieces. I'm going to show you, I'm going to glue together. And you glue them to the sides of the wall. And then that's what you put the floor on. Here's the inside. I keep it for all of the little things I cut out, so I can use these as embellishments later. You can use this box for anything. I am going to glue magnets to the lid. So I can put my extra blades in there. I'm going to put my deep cut blades. These are extra blades. My scoring wheel things, lids, my replacement blades. Oh, where are those? I had replacement blades for my rotary cutter, and knife blade replacements will all fit in the box. Okay, so let's get started. We're gonna do the box first. Yeah, I thought I would do it with paper today. So in the file, you get these pieces. These are ones I used to do the sides, and then you cut them off with vinyl. I left them in there, but you can delete those if you want. If you don't want to use them, I'm using these little pieces already cut. Okay, so I already put paper on the lid. I put paper on these. I left one ready to do on the bench so you can see me put it together, but I pre-did a little bit of it. So this is what I mean is I had purple tape on there and then it wrote on that, and I'm gonna peel that off. So I have, this says glue to lid inside square. I put the square here so you know where to glue this. I'm just gonna have to guess on this side that I ripped off. So I'm just gluing that. I'm using the art glitter glue for everything. I even did it for this. It's stuck on there. It's not coming off. And it dries clear. There's a little bit that's still wet. And I did this yesterday or the day before even, I don't know. You could see the white glue in there for a while, but it's starting to disappear. So we're gonna put glue here. And I put it here so you don't see it. The only thing you might see is that black square, and you have to kind of get it in there good, otherwise the box won't fit right. You want to make sure it has enough room on the edges real good. I could probably move it up a little. Seems good. Okay, that part of the lid is done. Hey, let's go ahead and glue this on it. It moves around until it starts to stick, starts to dry a little. Uh-oh, is that even? Okay, we're gonna set that to the side. Okay, now when you get these pieces, before you start gluing things on, make sure you know what pieces they go to. These side pieces, the paper is too big for the piece. It's supposed to be. The reason is we're not going to glue this on until after we have it together, because this is going to cover the two side pieces. So it's going to cover that piece there and this piece here. So it will look like it is one piece. Does that make sense? So that's why these are too big. So we're not even going to put those on until the box is pretty much finished. And these are the two sides. Okay. Let's go ahead and glue these pieces together. There are 4 pieces like this. And I don't even know if you really need 4 pieces. I just thought, you know, it'd be really something for the floor to sit on. So we're just going to glue 2 to 2 or 1 to 1 and have 2. But you want to make sure these are even. Whoops. I always get glue all over my fingers. So I set it down on the mat. It doesn't have to be even this way. It could be a little off. There's a little extra room, but you want it even this way. So the floor has something level to sit onto. If you don't understand what I'm saying, you will when I put it together. Okay, so we're gonna let that dry. We're gonna do this one. If you have questions, you can ask them in the comments because I can glance over at them. I just want to make this a video that is not an hour long that you have to watch to put it together. So you can watch this part, put it together, and then we can chat after. I have news to tell you afterwards. That no one else knows except for just a few people. Okay, so we have to let those dry. Okay, that's the floor. We've got the 2 sides. Okay. Okay, I don't want to wait for these to dry. I just want to do it. Okay, so now we're going to take this. I'm going to take the first one. And we're going to glue it to the very bottom. So I'm going to put glue on this and flatten it down so it's straight and very flat at the bottom. Can you guys see everything okay and hear me? So I'm going to stand this up and kind of just push it down. And see, I got it all the way on one end and not the other. It doesn't really matter as long as it doesn't go over the edge. Just anywhere inside there is okay. Okay, I'm gonna let that sit. I don't know if this one has enough glue in here. Okay, we're gonna glue this one. Same way we did the other. It doesn't matter on the square piece if it's a rectangle, which is top or bottom or front or back, they're the same. But we have to push this down and make sure it's even here at the bottom. That way the floor will be level, although, you know, are you really gonna notice that the floor inside is gonna be completely level? Gail, hello to your husband. And Valerie, hello to your husband. He starts singing my jingle. Okay. All right, now we can start putting this together. So these side pieces are going to be the outside and these walls are going to be on the inside of that. So you're not gluing this to this, you're gluing this inside of that. And you want it on the edge. So I'm going to put glue here. And you want it pretty straight. I could lay it down and then push this down and together. And these little boxes, like you can make these for anything. You could probably drag the entire box if you have it all selected, including the layer pieces, put them together and select them all and drag the box to make it bigger. And you can make a different size box. But you probably want to keep the proportionate. But I mean, really, it's just squares and stuff. Seeing how these fit together, you can make your own box in different shapes or whatever you want. The hardest part is getting them level. Okay. Once it's level and you just let it sit, it's usually pretty good. We're going to try. Remember, these pieces go on the inside of the box because those are what the floor is going to sit onto. So this goes on the inside just like the other one. And once I got it good, I think it's good because it will stand up easier with that piece standing up too. Okay, I am gonna go ahead. I'm putting the floor with the floor side down just so when you open the box you don't see it. I did not make any paper layers for the inside of the box. You could do that. Oh wait, this is wrong. You don't put glue here. You put it on the edge. It's okay. It'll dry. Actually, when I made that box, I'm like, oh, I didn't put any glue in that floor. I just stuck it in. But I stuck it in after I had all four sides up, and it was more difficult. And I said, oh, when I show them how to do this, we got to do it with only 3 sides up. Then we put the floor in. So I'm going to put the floor in. Oh, and we can put glue on these pieces that are holding the floor, the little shelving in there. And then push this all together. Push it down. You could put glue in here. I don't really think it's necessary, but you know, it's not like I'm going to have that many heavy things in there that the box is going to fall over. And then we can put this piece on. So I'm going to put glue on these edges. And on the floor. Oh, I got to do the acetate. Make sure these are all smooth. They are. I got glue on the inside, but this glue dries very clear. So I think it'll be okay. This was not perfectly even here, so I just pushed it out a little. And then it'll dry that way and be good. That's awesome. Yay. Okay, let's do the acetate. Oh my gosh, I just got glue on it. I'm gonna rub it on my jeans. I did it this size because it's the exact same size as this. So it will fit together, or you could put it this way or whatever you want. Yeah, you can totally make it bigger. It'll fit bigger. I will probably be making different ones. Okay, here's my acetate. This is Cricut Clear Acetate, which was nice and completely clear, but when you touch it with gluey hands, and I just cut it. I did a file so you can cut it perfectly to fit. I'm just gonna put glue around the heart. And put the acetate over it. And I'm going to do that to the inside here. See, this didn't take too long to put together. All right, now we have to put the edges of... Oh, see, look, that's dry already. The edges on here, this is a harder part, I think. I don't know if it's really that hard. It's easier than it was with that sparkle paper, because I cut it to the right size. I just thought before I would never be able to cut it to the right size. See, this is pretty easy. Actually, I don't have glue on the end. Make sure you put glue on the ends. You want glue along the whole thing of this. There. Remember, if you stay to the end, you get to hear something going on, hopefully today. And the Easy Press will be on lightning deal today, 6:45 p.m. Eastern. I'm sending out an email, or maybe I already have. I already have. Yay! It fits! Okay, so now we're going to put glue here. Make sure you put on all the edges really good. This is Cricut paper. It's not Natalie Milan paper. This is so much fun. I love building stuff like this. So, you know, I don't know why I haven't done this with the chipboard. You could also ink the edges of the paper. Or the edges of the box even. You could ink those up. Amazing. It fits. How do you like the box? And this could be a box you put on your dresser for your rings or earrings or anything. Could be a gift box. This is the Cricut chipboard. It's 2mm. You can get it at Cricut. And if you use a different chipboard, these edges may not fit, but you can try to, you know, work it, do a test cut of one of the small pieces and see how it fits. And those pieces are not bad. You know, you might need to make them a different size for if you use something else. Yeah, and so I had to make the bottom fit here because of these, so it doesn't go underneath here. Oh, and did you know it will fit on your Cricut Explorer? When you close it, your bench will fit on it. These bars go, the bar goes underneath there. Okay, now let's put a magnet. I'm gonna put the bench together also in this video, but I'm gonna glue, I'm probably gonna glue a couple, oh no, I don't need to glue. These are sticky. So these are the magnets I got. I got them at Joann's or Michael's or somewhere like years ago. I just buy stuff when it's on sale. So I have it. And I was really happy I found it today because I'm like, oh my gosh, where are those magnets? I know I have them. I'm getting glue everywhere. So then you can put your extra blades here. And then you can put other blades inside here. I don't see my replacement blades for my, nothing's in there. But your replacement blades for the rotary, the little, it has a, oh, I had it here. The little screwdriver thing it comes with. Oh, here it is. This comes with your rotary blade to change it. That fits in there. I wonder if that will fit to a magnet. It will. Gotta add another magnet for that one. Let's just put one here in the middle. Look. Isn't that cool? So you don't have to like dig through anything to find these. They'll all be right there. Yay. Okay, let's put this together. You may have seen the video of me doing this. This one will go faster. I'm trying to make one video that you guys have to watch to put this together and not the multiple videos. in long videos of it taking forever because the adhesive foil took forever. And I realized paper is much easier. The sparkle paper was pretty good too. And I was going to try glitter paper, but I really want to try the pattern paper. Okay, this is the back piece. That will go on there. And this is an unlisted video for Patreons and sponsors only. Oh, wait. Oh, wait. This back I should put on last. I forgot. This back you need extra room on each side so it covers the back. I forgot. And I'm just going to take it off because I didn't put it on even. You know what? I'm missing a piece for the inside. Oh well, I'll cut that out and put it on later. I just realized that. Okay, let's glue the heart on. I forgot that piece had two. I wonder where that is. These have two too, and I don't have two. Oh, yeah, I do. So the heart pieces for the bench, the side pieces, have two sides to be layered. I have to check my file and make sure my file is correct. And I didn't accidentally delete a piece for the bench. So this will have a piece that fits this piece exactly. And then it'll have a piece like this one that is too big for it. It's supposed to be too big. You know what? I can cut that really fast. Let me show you. You guys can watch as I do it. Cancel. Nope, I hit continue. I want to cancel. I don't have that piece. Oh, wait. No. I don't have the piece that fits this one. Let's duplicate that. For me to cut it now, I'm just going to make it orange because that will fit that one exactly. So I will change it back and be the correct color. So I know I have to do this, and I'm going to use my scrap piece. So I need it like 1 inch down. I'll move it over so it has that pretty flower on it. Okay, continue. I'm gonna go back over here. So I'm gonna put this here, and I have it cutting right around here, I think. So I'm just gonna go ahead and cut that cardstock. Load. And fast mode. And cut. See how fast that was? And it cut it out right there. And it has that pretty flower on it. Although this is the inside. So you won't see it much anyway. We're gonna. You really want to get the edges. Otherwise it'll like wear away from the edges. Beautiful. I actually wish the back piece was that pretty. Okay. Now, when we put these together, choose which side you want on the outsides. I'm going to put them like this. So I need to cover only the one side of these, the pieces that will be on the front. Oh, and I have extra hearts. Well, not extra. They're just the pieces that cut out from the paper. I could have even made these a little thicker to cover the paper on each side. It looks okay, but I could have made these a little thicker. Okay, so we have one on that one. And one on this one. I like to put them on, make sure they're the right size before I glue them. I may change these and make them just a tad bit thicker because it doesn't cover the paper on each side. I mean, it looks fine. You can't really tell, but I think they'll be better if I do it that way. Okay. So let me look how this is done. Because I haven't made this one in a while. We're going to put that on the inside. Make sure they're flat and straight with each other. And make sure you do it so the pretty piece is on the front. And I'm going to put glue on here. And put it right up against there. If you set this right and just let it dry, it usually is pretty good. And then we have this piece we're going to put right up here. I don't remember. You know what? I think I put this piece on first. And I did not put the pieces around this. We have to put these on. You could put the acetate in before you assemble it. Might be missing one of these. I have more over there that were the wrong size. I could use. Yeah, that fits. It only takes one sheet of chipboard, not even a full sheet, and only about a half a sheet of paper. I actually got 3 of these boxes on one piece of chipboard. And I just cut out 3 at a time. Took like an hour and 45 minutes for the chipboard to cut. Okay, so we're good. We got all the edges. That was really easy. No knife cutting or anything. And we're going to glue this to the top here. So I'm putting glue all along it. You know what? I'm going to make these edges, the edge pieces that I did, the little small edges, just a teeny bit wider to cover the paper that I'm putting on the top, because they're perfect just for the chipboard alone. I'm going to add more glue. Okay, now I want to make sure this fits while the glue is still wet. There. Whoops. Okay, I'm putting glue along only one long side. Oh my gosh, I'm making a mess. And two short sides. Look at that. I'm going to turn it upside down and put it in. Okay, I think that's good. Man, I do not make anything perfect. I hope I inspire you guys to do things perfectly. Now, the other side of the paper is this pink paper, like you see here. We gotta put this on the back. So I put the hearts in that, and then you could glue a heart here. You could glue hearts on the sides of the box here, or do whatever you want with the hearts. You don't have to use them at all. But so now I have these hearts for embellishments on this or something else. Okay, let's put the back on. Now remember, the back was too big because I wanted it to cover. I did that one twice. No wonder I was missing a piece for the side here. See, I covered that one. I don't know why I did that. Oh, I think I already had it done ahead of time. Okay, so now we're going to put glue on here. Not on the lid part. This will fit right underneath the lid. Yeah, you have to open the chipboard like 24 hours before using it. I think I mentioned that in my knife blade video. See, I didn't get this top on perfectly. But hey, there it is. Let's put some blades in here. Oh, I have this turned around. Where's my knife blade? Oh, I see it. And the cap for the knife blade, I just saw right here. The cap, with the cap, the knife blade will fit in any hole, but with the cap, it'll only fit in this hole or this hole because they're bigger. Let me switch cameras. Okay. Sorry. So should I put the little heart here? What do you guys think? Tell me yes or no. Do I put the heart? And then here is this box that fits there. You can put it alongside it. You can, I was going to do it square so it like fits perfectly, but you can make it square just by shortening these pieces. There's the blades. And I love this lid because you don't have to put something on top. It stays on there. You know, it won't just fall off. Let me put it up here. Could even put both of these up here. Okay, I'm moving the camera. I don't want to make you sick. See, look. It'll close up. You probably don't want to transport it that way. But just to store them while you're cleaning your desk or not using it. What do you think? You guys like it? And you don't have to turn your sleep off. I don't, because I sit on the computer while mine's cutting so it doesn't go to sleep. It's only if you walk away. Should I put that heart on there? This is a real delay. Okay, so the news I was going to tell you, I'm going today to go look at adopting some twins. Twin doggies. They're 7 years old. They're Maltese. Is that what they are? Maltese. They're white. They're a brother and sister. They've never been separated. And I think I'm going to go look at them today. If the lady gets back to me with her address, it's for a shelter, so I'm rescuing them. And she's just a foster mom. So I may come back with two. They're not really babies. They're 7 years old. But they're white and they're pretty and they're little. And they need a home. Callie is house sitting for me, so she'll take care of them when I'm gone. She's going to go with me. So the dog, we have to see if the dogs like us. The dogs have to like us both. I'm not getting a dog that doesn't like Callie, but you know, Callie's pretty easygoing. Most people like her, I think. Most people. No, she's a sweetheart. I already bought stairs to go up to my bed and a bed for two dogs. Like it's a big dog bed, so I figured two little dogs can fit in it. You'll have to have a puppy shower for me. All right, so I think that's it for this video. I wanted to get this out to you. I don't know how many more crafting videos there's going to be. I have all the new paper from Cricut. I wanted to kind of show you the front and back so you guys can see what it is. So I may be doing that later today before I go to see my puppies. That'll just be showing you the paper to see if you want it while it's on sale today. There's still that sale going on today. It's the last day. So I wanted to get that paper out so you guys can see the new stuff to see if you want it or not. And then after, I have a lot of videos to do that I'm not allowed to show you yet, that I have to get done before my trip. So I don't know how many more videos there's going to be. There will totally be a doggy video. That'll probably happen tonight if I get them. Yes, I can make doggy clothes on the Maker. That's how I got started in crafting. So I was making doggy clothes. All right, guys. Thank you so much. And I will see you. Love you guys. Oh, so I'm going to go make a Patreon post and a sponsor post with the links for these. And I'm going to be sharing the file for this one, the plain one, not the heart one, on the Cricut community, but not for another week and a half or so. So they will get this file for everyone to share. They're not going to get the heart one or any others I make. They're not going to get the box one, and they're not going to get the video. So the video is only for you guys. So they can get the file and figure it out. And here's the other one I made. I love this one too. This is with holographic. Cricut holographic vinyl. That's pretty. And this was pretty easy to work with also. That wasn't hard at all. But I thought these little boxes were, I love this paper. Awesome. I could have made this the same length, but I didn't want, I wanted, maybe I'll make another one and make it the same length and maybe put dividers in it or something too. That could be, we could do that. Yeah, the file is, oh, I'm going to make these sides just a teeny bit wider, and then I'll go share the file. Yeah, like within a half hour, I'll get that done. Oh, you're going to see more. I mean, I'll probably be doing video on the way home because Callie's going with me and I already have it planned. I'll be in the back seat with the dogs and Callie will be driving. She'll be our chauffeur. All right, guys, I love you and I will see you maybe tonight. Well, I'll see you this afternoon in a paper video. All right, guys, bye.